We spend our entire lives building empires. We build careers, we seek fame, we accumulate wealth, and we convince ourselves that we are invincible. We think we are exception to the rules of decay. But history is graveyard of invincible things. Think about it. Titanic, for example. They called it unsinkable. It was a marvel of engineering, a floating fortress of luxury. It didn't take a war to bring it down, just a piece of ice and the laws of physics. It now sits into total darkness, 12,000 feet under the sea. The great men, they thought they owned the world. Alexander the Great conquered the known world by his early 30s. Okay? He survived countless battles and swords, but he didn't die a glorious death. No. When he was going back from India, he died in Bactria, today's Afghanistan, by a fever. Really. Genghis Khan, the man who created the largest contiguous empire, a man whose name, struck terror into millions. He wasn't brought down by an army. He died from a simple fall from a horse. Man, the great Khan was reclaimed by the same earth he tried to conquer. Even the greatest warriors of Greece, men like Achilles, everybody knows him by, movie Troy. History tells us that even the sharpest swords eventually rust, and the strongest arm eventually tires. The arrow finds the heel, the fever finds the king. It's based on Achilles. So yeah, it's not just the people, it's our structures as well. The Colossus of Rhodes, for example, was a wonder of the world, built to last forever. It snapped at the knees during an earthquake. The Roman Empire, the eternal city, saw its marble temples turn into cow pastures. We use today the best technology, the finest architecture, and the strongest material known to us anyway. But as an engineer, I want to tell you, everything has a half-life. Steel corrodes, concrete cracks, and even the mountains eventually crumble into seas. We are building on shifting sands. This brings us to the ultimate truth, which is actually mentioned in glorious Quran. Everything on the earth will perish, but only the noble face of your Lord will remain forever. Nothing beats this verse from the glorious Quran. The lesson isn't to be hopeless, but the lesson is to be humble. If the greatest kings and the strongest ships and the tallest towers all go into dust, then why do we carry so much of ego? So therefore, stay grounded, stay humble. I'll see you in another video with another topic.